Hello everyone, how are you? Oh my lord, OG is here, welcome. How are you doing? Atlas Adventures, welcome. Hello Kate, hello Intoxicated, Leah and Cassie, welcome everyone. Alright, I think I got everyone. Yes, yes, yes. I hope you all are doing so well. Let's not listen to that again. There we go. Yes, hello, how are you all doing? I keep looking at my other camera. It's gonna be a hard habit to break, but yes, we're here. Hello. We're going to finish foiling this moth. You can see that I've been working on it today, and then we're gonna go ahead and solder her up. And I'm going to be adding lead came around the edges, so that'll be a fun thing for you to watch me get mad at. Really great. Hello Dizzy, how are you? Welcome in. Molly's here. Hi. Molly's here to say hello. Welcome everyone to the stream. She's starting to lose her hearing, so I can like bend down and pick her up and she just doesn't even know it's gonna happen. Not a thought behind those eyes. Cute. Good hot soup would be good right now. Ooh. I can't relate. It's like kind of warm here, but it's fine. It's fine. Floridians are fine. I'm gonna get some alcohol on my little fingers to get her little kitty cat oil off my hands before we start foiling. Oh, you've only got celery to munch on. That's not even really worth eating, honestly. Celery is not my favorite. Like celery and carrots are just like, if anything, they're mere vessels for other foods. Like celery with peanut butter, I guess is okay, even though I still don't really think it's okay. Ants on a log, I've never quite understood it. But hi Versica, welcome. It's not raining, Kate, but it's been very cloudy, overcast, dreary, and humid. Like it's like just threatened to rain all day. I think it's going to rain tonight and then tomorrow morning. I was supposed to go to the Renaissance Festival tomorrow, but I think we're gonna go Sunday now. So, and thank you, Versica. I only have a few more pieces to foil, and when I say a few more, I mean like the little eye spots, and then a few of these tiny pieces, and then we're pretty much good to go. And then these little antenna. So we're doing great. This thing took me, gosh darn, feels like a really long time because I've just been working on it non-stop. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish foiling this bad boy. Let me turn this. There was some black painted here, but it got completely covered up, so that kind of stinks. Yes, remember to smoosh the like button. So this is actually foil I'm gonna have to cut off. I decided that I'm gonna do lead came instead of doing just the normal like foil method. So I still have to cut this foil off and remove it, so that way there's only foil for this piece. The foil will be right here and here, but then this will just be left open so I can put lead came on it. So we still have to cut it off. It's fine. It's fine. Hi Molly. You're just gonna stare at my legs the entire stream? And yes, thank you for the reminder, Brian. Alrighty. Now, if you weren't here for the last stream, we kind of figured out that my computer was crashing because of my USB splitter. So the USB splitter was what allowed me to have the nicer face camera. So now we're vibing with the face cam that's on my computer. So at least you can still kind of get the vibe. You can still kind of feel like we have a little connection here. Although it's kind of potato quality. It's not bad, honestly. It's not too bad. And I have a good mic too, so. But that's why things are a little different. You're not seeing my cute little like forest goth thing back there. No. It won't cover it up any more than the foil. Let me find a piece of cane so I can test it. It might cover it up a little bit, but that's why I painted it a little thicker. That way it would account for the cane / foil covering it. So I have my big old box of lead cane. I'm a hoarder with basically anything stained glass related, so I like keep all these little script scraps. So that's like a good tester piece. I guess I'll just take this, pluck this piece out of here. It covers it up a little bit, but that's about how much I wanted visible anyway, so it's not too bad. It's about the same as the foil, but like I said, that is what I expected. So I was talking to that other camera again. Molly, go away! Go away! Go away! She stalks me. Alright. Oh, it doesn't sound like we have any music up. Let's turn this up. I think that's good. But yeah, I hope you all are doing super well. It's Friday. She's just gonna be out here, it's fine. It's Friday. Does anyone have anything fun planned for this weekend? I think that there's like a big winter storm in like northern US that's coming or something. I have no idea. Meanwhile, I'm complaining about how hot it is. What else is new? What else is new? Yes, Cassie, it does add some stability to the piece. There was a butterfly commission that I did back in like June of 2021 or something, and it kind of had like a hinge joint thing going on that I didn't really account for when I drew it. Like, you know, if you're not used to, like, if you've never made something before, sometimes it can just be like a little detail you can overlook. And it was like a simple butterfly, so I wanted to go ahead and add the cane anyway to just give it like a nice professional look. But yeah, so it'll definitely add some stability. That butterfly that I made, it like immediately added structure. So hello Nanu, how are you? 55 right now for me, and we may get snow tonight. Good times. I've spent all day thinking it's Sunday, so I'm gonna spend my weekend being confused. There was one day that it was Sunday night, and Brian like just looked at me out of nowhere, and he was like, "What is it today? Tuesday?" And it just like killed me. Oh yes, hello Nanu. What have I already read? I don't remember. It's 70 where I live in Alabama. We're supposed to have snow tonight. Also, hi Caitlin. Welcome. Woke up to snow this morning in Ontario after a whole week of nicer weather. Oh, second winter. That's really sad. What is this hinge joint you're talking about? Oh my lord, the chat is just going. Let me close Discord. Yeah. I got a new iPad and Apple Pencil yesterday so I can start drawing up patterns while I wait for my stained glass supplies to arrive on Monday. So excited. That is so exciting. I am stoked for you. Also, Nenu, a hinge joint. A hinge joint is I'm really, really bad at explaining it. I'm gonna draw it because I feel like I'm better at pictures. So, let me draw it on this like random sheet of paper. I've used Hobby Cam a few times, and when it goes well, it does look fab, but I really struggle to stretch it out properly and fit my glass. I think the channel isn't wide enough. Yeah, probably. Very good, very good. Yeah, it's important that you find a piece, lead cane that's going to be the proper width for your glass. Because otherwise you're going to have to use the stretcher and like stretch the channel so it's more open. Alright, Nanu. So a hinge joint is exactly what it sounds like, right? So I'll hold this up so you can see it. So basically my butterfly like had these lobes and then it just had its little butterfly body. So this is what I did. Oh god, it's already just not great. Like this. Pretend this is symmetrical. We're gonna make this wing bigger too. So pretend this isn't here. Pretend this is just a piece of black glass, right? So a hinge joint is going to be right here. This is a terrible drawing. But so there's one big piece of glass connected to one piece of glass, and the only thing holding it together is this one joint right here, which is not going to be very stable. I'm going to draw a better picture so you can see. Pretend this is our butterfly. Pretend. But yeah, so this whole wing is being, yeah, when it's just two pieces, this whole wing is being held by this one side. And even if you do have this split up, like say you have different pieces, there's still only going to be one thing holding it there. So you just have to be really careful and you have to reinforce it. Yeah, exactly. Generally for smaller pieces, it's not that much of a problem. So for instance, like my bears, the bears that I make, there is technically a hinge joint, but because the pieces are so small and they're held by so much solder on the top and bottom edges that it's not a problem. If I were to use like a really thin foil, it probably would be, but I haven't had any issues thus far. The lantern that I did back in the day had a metric butt ton of hinge joints. Like it was generally this style. Like it had like these things coming up like this. This is like generally what the lantern looked like. So this is a really bad hinge joint right here. This was a hinge joint. There were so many hinge joints. So I had to like, I had to reinforce it and I had to go on the back and I did, where's my silver Sharpie? I reinforced it to where there was a piece of copper wire that was like here and here. And then there was some like down here, and there was just, it was all over. It was so bad. No. Hinge joint in the context of stained glass, not kinesiology. Hi Janelle, welcome. How are you today? But yeah, I hope that was a good enough explanation of a hinge joint. It's one of the things that I'm really bad at explaining. Amy, who's the other streamer on Twitch that I've like rated a million times. Why is my music so loud now? Good lord. I'm sorry it was so loud. Just let me know. You always have to tell me if the music is crazy. It looked really loud and terrible. She explained it so well one day, and I don't know why, I just struggle. Yeah, 7/30 seconds is pretty standard, but 1/4 inch gives you a solid solder line, so I can't even blame you. This moth, I'm actually using 5/16, the small one, the smallest foil. So I did that because I didn't want the paint to get covered up, and I kind of wanted it to be a little bit more dainty. If you use Came, you don't have to do that, right? Yeah, it depends. It depends on what you're making, honestly. Every project is going to be different. For that butterfly, I did not have to reinforce it. I think Came would give it a certain level of stability. Hobby Came, less so than a thicker lead Came, but it would still add some stability. I've heard her do that before too, Verziga. Yeah, she just, like, the way she explained it, I don't know why I'm just, like, really weird about explaining certain things. She said she did it though, and I was just like, it's perfect. It's literally the perfect way to explain it. Let's go ahead and foil these little eye spots. I created a leprechaun, and the hat had hinge joint soldered copper wire around the hat area. Yeah, and that's totally fine. I've done that before. With the, you know, with the wire, obviously. I just explained that. So sorry to be repetitive. But yeah, it's something that you kind of, it takes a while to learn. And sometimes it's not, like, sometimes you can't avoid it. The coffin that I made technically had a hinge joint, but because of how much solder was on it and how much I did reinforce it, I didn't have any problems. So sometimes patterns are just going to have them, and you just try your best to work around them, or change the pattern slightly to where it gives it more stability. Use zinc U-channel for a border that was super strong. Yeah, zinc is going to be crazy strong. Much stronger than lead Came. Oh, it's covering everything. Let's use, oh, that is the tiny foil. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do, I don't know why this is like covering everything, even though this is my thinner foil. What we're gonna do is we're going to put the foil off center, and we're gonna put more of the foil on the back of the glass, and then we'll just cut it off with an X-Acto knife. So we're gonna just have a tiny little lip on the front, and it'll be skewed off center, but then we can cut off the excess. Because we don't want those pretty little painted details to be covered. I knew what you meant, Nanu. It's fine. It's fine. We only have a few pieces left to foil, but they're gonna take a minute because they're so tiny. They're whittle. Alright, we're going to very carefully cut down this foil with our X-Acto knife so we're not accidentally scoring the glass. And we're also going to try to maintain a nice even foil width the whole way. The fiddly time vortex, I know. I know. My goodness. I was cutting the pattern for that the dog custom commission, so I was cutting all the pieces out yesterday. And all of a sudden it was 7:30 p.m. and I was just like, what? It took me forever. There was a ton of pieces. A ton. but we're we're going. I'm like literally all I can think about is Renaissance Festival. I have a barbarian costume, and I was so excited about it yesterday that I pulled it out and I tried it on because I haven't worn it in many years. So I thought about it like right before I started streaming today. I was like, what if I wore the barbarian armor on stream? It'd be a little bit much. It wouldn't make much sense to like solder a Luna Moth while wearing barbarian gear, but the dog piece is going to look amazing. I really hope so. I really hope so. I think it will too. There's going to be a lot of painted details, and I think it'll be really neat. Designing always sucks all of your time into the void. Yep. I'll sit down to do a drawing, and then I'm like, wow, okay. It's like, we're done. We're done for the day. Where did the time go? Especially lately. I mean, the fact that it's already like the second week of March. I don't understand. I can show you, I can pull up a picture of my costume if you want. I'm gonna post pictures as long as we end up going and the weather's not crappy this weekend. But if you want, I can pull up pictures on the stream and cover the moth just for a second. Because the reason why I pulled it out yesterday is not only have I been like super excited, but I got a memory on Facebook yesterday of when we went the first time, and it was so much fun. Or when we went and then I dressed up for the first time. The Texas Ren Fest. Ooh, we have a really big one here. We have a really big one. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the picture because I just want to. So, let me... Yeah, the barf. The barf! What is this? Why is this here? I downloaded some pictures of my costume yesterday, so I should have them in my downloads. This one. Oh, it's so tiny. Yeah, this is one of the pictures. So I have this like this leather armor with like shoulders, and then there's a bottom, and then I got a bunch of different fake furs, and there's like the arm things as well. So I got that, and I'll show you the boots. They tried to get me to pose with the in the Viking area, and I'm really bad at like pretending, and I felt really uncomfortable. So this is me being uncomfortable in the Viking area. Let's see. So I have like these boots, and then I got these custom made like fake fur boot covers. So cool. I love it. So I tried it on yesterday. I'm so excited. So yeah, this guy with like the stuff in his beard, he was like, I don't remember what he was trying to say, but they were like, "You are a queen," and I was like blushing. I was like, "Oh my god, what?" I'm such a nerd. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm literally the worst barbarian. I'm like easily embarrassed. I wanted to have that like, but I just like don't. I might now that I have a little bit more confidence. That was before I started streaming and before I felt confident from dealing with customers at my old job. Hello, how are you? What, Nanu? What just happened? But yeah, that's my costume. I like tried it on over my clothes yesterday, and I was just like standing in here, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. I think I'm gonna leave my hair, like, I'm gonna leave my hair loose, and I think I'm gonna back comb it and like tease it and maybe like make it kind of dreadlocky. And then I'm gonna obviously, like, I'll have my bangs, and then I have this little like crown thing, like this leather headband that looks like a little crown that I'll wear. I'm gonna do some face paint. I'll be wearing contacts, like I won't be wearing glasses. I'll do some face paint, and then I think I might do some like body paint that looks like smudgy. I don't know. If I lived somewhere cold, I would probably just wear the boot covers, like, for fashion, but it doesn't ever get cold enough here for more than, like, a week. So, one day I'll remember to pull them out and just, like, wear, wear some barbarian fur leg warmers. Oh, they're so wild. Brian and I were practicing axe throwing in preparation for the axe throwing event at the Renaissance Fair, and we practiced for like one day, and then we haven't done it yet, and I was like, I'm kicking myself for not practicing more. Life just happens sometimes. Oh. Happy Barbarian. Oh. How do you do that? Is that just like a setting? What? Why? For what purpose? What is that? What purpose is that for? I know. We were like a month ago. We were like, we have to get an outfit for Brian. And then like, he didn't order anything. Why does it do that? Barbarian! I wish I had a bear pelt. I honestly just didn't think about it. It'd be cool if I had some like some paraphernalia of some sort. That's so weird. What? Alright. Let's actually work. Give the people what they want. I had a hard time going to sleep last night, and I ended up watching a documentary on YouTube about Anne and Mary Boleyn. Ah, what did I do? Dang it. And that put me right to sleep. So, I think that's my new tactic. I think I'm just gonna watch history documentaries to go to sleep. No, you need to. You know what? Brian, I found a bunch of fur. I bought extra fur for you. Look at this. I forgot about this. Hold on. Like, you even need to see it now, but I'm gonna just show the stream because I'm talking about it. So, I bought this giant thing so we can figure out something to do with this, whether it's like make you a loincloth, a big loincloth with fake fur. But yeah, I forgot I had this because I made my top. I made my top with that. So yeah, I have a bunch of that we can use. There he is. Hi.
Hi.
Did you see it, or were you coming here?
I was on my way.
Oh. Yeah, so I bought this for the top, and then I have a bunch of it left. So we could make you some sort of like loincloth thing.
Yeah.
Not like that. Literally never like that.
No, you can't say it.
It's terrible.
It's like doing the haka.
Stop! I don't like it. But yeah, we could cut the front and the back. We could cut front and the back and have it like in a V. And then this is kind of tricky to work with though, because you have to tear it instead of cut it, because otherwise if you cut it, it just like gets fuzz everywhere. Mm-hmm. So we'll figure this out.
We got some time.
Yeah. A day. Hi, Shido. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, we got distracted talking about the Renaissance Fair because we're going this weekend. And I remembered I had a bunch of fake fur that I bought for an outfit for Brian. Brian has an easy outfit too, because you can just go shirtless. I can't do that.
No. You sure can't. If you want to be on a
website. No.
What did he say?
That has happened to my partner a few times when typing in T. Oh, the backwards.
Cut my hair on top too.
No, you got to wear it down. No, we'll braid it. We're gonna braid it.
No, you're gonna braid it.
We.
Look at that. Look like I'm on a Mars.
Part it down the middle. Rake it so it comes down. This side is being crazy. I don't want your hair oil all over my hands. Don't tuck it. Just leave it. He looks like...
Yeah, it's long.
Skunk cape! Real skunk cape! Oh my gosh. No, why did
the Jack Link's mascot.
Alright, back to work. What the heck?
Hagrid? What's that from?
Hagrid.
What's that
from? From Harry Potter. It's the big guy.
Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
Cool with that. Yeah, maybe like we could like strap a belt to hold it up. Somehow get some kind of like looping thing on it.
Yeah, we'll cobble something together. Kara might have something or something.
Wish I had a scabbard for the sword. Could wear that on my back.
I don't think you can have an actual weapon.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Don't they sell real weapons? Oh yeah, they put it on.
Yeah, you can't have a real weapon.
Oh. It's not like I'm gonna.
It doesn't matter. You can't do that. I'm pretty sure.
You never know. They moved to a different county, didn't they?
Yes. You're a wizard. It's gonna be in the 60s, so honestly, God, if you had a you look like the old man of the forest. Oh no! Oh no! Dang it!
King Skunk Ape here.
Alright, I'm working. Everyone's like, you're not actually doing work. We're leaving. Get out of here.
No, they're not.
People want to...
People got crap to do.
They're like...
They go... Look at D-Live. What's D-Live doing? Hello.
Hello.
D-Live. Hello. We have like 400 followers there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one goes there anymore. Yeah. All the D-Livers went to Trovo.
People want to see Hagrid. They're like, this isn't just a pure Hagrid stream. I'm out.
Next Saturday, or next Sunday.
Oh yeah, he's streaming. So he's going to be doing fitness, diet, whatever.
Fitness, diet, supplement. you're stalling in the gym,
Q&A,
how to handle bullies in the gym. I don't know, any topic you can think of that's gym related.
fixing your horrendous artistic posture because we're all just sitting here hunched over like this all day. You know,
all that stuff. Yeah.
Calling out all my fellow artists. Calling you out.
You remember, man who's eating pizza right now reminded me of the pizza eating contest
Posture check.
at that Renfest that year.
Oh yeah, Brian did a pizza eating contest.
Awful.
And this, like, who was the guy that won? It was a guy that looks like he would have won. I remember. He literally ate an entire pizza like it was nothing. Really fast.
Really fast.
I know.
I mean, I was in the lead, and then there was a hard stop.
Yeah, once he hits the point where he can't eat anymore, it's like this violent. Like,
I got the 5 slices, and I had to go somewhere and
shush.
Yeah, get rid of them. It's too much. Stomach is not that big. So much for ASAP. What's that mean?
I told Kara I would send her something ASAP, but I've been working.
Oh, what? What are you sending her?
Just company artwork. No.
Oh.
Drop a dumbbell on your foot. Leah, I'll be posting it in my Discord. It's going to be on Sunday the 20th, if that's the video that you're referring to finding. So it's going to be Sunday the 20th. I'm new to your stream. How do I follow his page to get the gym info? Yes! Hold on, I have a fix for that. There we go. So that's his YouTube. So you can check out, he has all of his socials that'll be on there as well. It's mainly just YouTube.
Pretty much just YouTube.
And then he has a Discord as well that
website
that you can come into and ask questions and that sort of stuff. So
yep, every YouTube video has a Discord link in the description if you want to join. So
he started out as my trainer.
Drop dumbbell on their foot. That's I think they call that assault or battery, one of those. But you're going to jail for that. I wouldn't do that.
Are you still working on the painting video for YouTube? Technically, yes. I have been extremely busy, and I'm also kind of seeing if I can get a sponsorship. That would be kind of the ideal thing to do, is get the sponsorship before I put out the video. I might do a... I don't know yet. I don't know. I need to make a video. I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and I really want to make a 10K video, and I don't have any idea of what to do. So, YouTube... What?
I'm saying you hit 10K.
I know. I don't know what video to do. I want to do like a special 10K video, but honestly, I feel like just making any video is special because it takes me so long.
Nah.
I'm self-aware.
Just do something fun. We'll think of something. Or you will.
I've been thinking for many...
It'll come to you. 10,000 subs. I don't know. Make it fun.
Get done. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do to make something fun? I need more specific.
I don't know. Do a live stream where you do something weird. 10K workout.
Workout video. I have done...
You can see Rachel do deadlifts.
Barbarian glassworking video.
No.
That would actually be awesome. I have, Shido, I have done a video that's kind of like a tour of my workshop. It was like a organization, like, studio tour thingy, but I'm very secretive about where I get glass. Mostly because if I told people where I got glass, they would dox me a lot, so. Is Charlie okay? I'm not sure. I haven't seen him around either. I hope so.
What?
I still need you to go through and find all of the highlights of every stream I've ever done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Live streams. Or like what? Do you like past life regression and...
Your lives! Your lives!
What do you mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Shido, exactly.
You do that. It's a lot of hours to go through.
I've been thinking about possibly doing like a get like a video of like a get to know me type video. I don't know, like a channel introduction.
Oh, yo.
Like show the things that I like to do outside of this, which honestly I don't do much. Oh no. Is everyone having a hard time with it buffering a bunch? I haven't seen any things come up on my end, but...
I didn't see anything either when I was watching. I was mostly just watching the chat though. That's why I had the volume down. Is this full?
No. It was just making it really hot in here.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright, we're an hour in and we've only foiled like 5 pieces. It's fine.
What?
What are you looking at?
What is that? Who made that?
What is what?
That picture.
Little kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Me, I drew that.
Know if it was like your
I drew that.
When your cousins or you know you have a lot of kids that... Shut up.
I don't know, the kid that likes to play Minecraft with me.
I can't tell. I didn't know. I'm sorry. It's just do with a sword and a rock next to him. It's very good. Very good work. John, yeah. No, not. What?
Don't say any children's names.
Whatever.
Don't say any names about any of those kids. Not my nephews, not my cousins, no one.
Billy, Richard, Stephanie, Clyde.
Alright, just stop.
Barney.
Ugh, this glass is super textured. It might be because it's so overcast today. The internet's a little bit spotty.
This is actually... This needs to go up, doesn't it?
I don't know, I kind of like him.
Yeah.
But he's worth like $300 or something.
There's a typo. Yeah, one of the few that has a typo on it. It's wild that it's still worth money.
Alright, I think all we have to do is we have to peel off the foil from some of these pieces and then we'll be good.
Alright, well, you have fun.
Okay, goodbye.
You know if you need anything.
Thank you.
I'll be playing to finish restringing and everything.
Just do your thing.
Okay. I won't be looking at chat, so I'm saying.
Okay. Rude. He didn't say bye to the stream. How rude. Alright, the foil, so because this glass is so textured, we're gonna have to cut it down to size a bit, because on the back it's like really, really overlapping. I know, how rude! The heck? We'll solder at some point, I promise. When? I don't know. We have to perform small surgeries before we can solder. Some foil surgeries. Alright, I think that should be good. It should be good. Alright, I'm gonna start the next step, which is standing up, even though I still have to cut off this foil. This needs to move out of the way. Look how pretty she is, my goodness. Golly gee willikers, I swear. Alright, so for this, we're going to cut here. And we're just gonna peel it off all the way to the other side. Because we do not need it. I already burnished this, so it might be a little frustrating to get the... There's like 30 chickens laying eggs behind my shed. Stand by. This needs to stop. They just like hang out right there. Only when I stream. Hi, Annie. It's actually not only when I stream, but I think it's just like makes me more angry while I'm streaming because it's like super distracting. Just like egg song, egg song, egg song. Go to the coop. Go lay eggs in the coop. We're supposed to. Oh, I burnished the absolute heck out of this. How are you doing today, Annie? I hope you're doing well. We're just finishing up this moth today. The moth. Yes, they want to scream in excitement. I am well aware. I think that's actually the I think that was actually the rooster that's like clucking like a hen for some reason. He's confused. Or maybe I just don't know enough about chicken behavior. It's probably that. Alright, there we go. Looks pretty darn good. Oh, I missed a piece. I don't know what to do about this stuff up here, if I'm being honest. I kind of want to leave this foil and then just deal with it later. Because if I go away... This foil is so thin that I don't really think you can see it. You can see it a little bit, but it's not too bad. I think I'll just deal with the consequences. Alright, let's get our soldering stuff out. Working on scheduling and invoicing my boss does income taxes. So much fun this time of year. Ugh. There was someone I was talking to recently who was like, I like doing taxes. And I was just like, who? It's actually, there's a few people. I think Nanu said that. Nanu, did you say you like doing taxes? My dad likes doing taxes too. It's not even inherently that bad. It's just like, I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I do not miss scheduling. I do not miss any part about all of that old work that I used to have to do. Doing taxes is like the worst thing in the world. I totally agree, Verziga. Because it's like, especially if you're self-employed, it's like, okay, how much money am I going to have to give you? A whole lot. A whole lot. Even though I already, never mind, I'm not going to get into it. Not going to get into it. I just don't like taxes. Aw, thank you so much, Annie. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you like it. My goal was to have it finished by today and shipped out, but it's just like, with all these pieces, that just really wasn't possible. It's a bit too detailed for me to finish that quickly. Although I did kind of take my time with it, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't rush. Not that I rush things normally, but I like extra didn't rush this. Wow, good. There's barbarian costume fur all over everything now. They want my money and they make me do all the work, right? If they want my money that badly, they should do my taxes. Because it's like, I'm having to do all this work, and then I have to give them a bunch of money. You know, Verziga. A business customer texted, and she's not in a hurry because taxes are cringe. She's not lying. Did I advocate tax fraud? Yeah, you know me. Absolutely. Why do you say that like I can't read the chat? Like, come on, guys. Did she just advocate tax fraud? I'm right here. Stop. I'm right here. Ooh, that was a high note. Unless you're referring to someone else. Those that give big return checks like doing taxes. Yeah, that's true. People, yep, that's true. I don't think any small business likes doing their taxes. I'm gonna do my taxes. I just hate it. Just because of the reason that Verziga said. Although, even when I used to get a tax return, I still didn't like doing my taxes, honestly. Because there's like this sort of pressure that comes with it. It's like, oh my god, what if I mess this up? Although, like, if you only have one job, like, if you just like work at a place, like, you just file your taxes like normal. There's a bit more pressure when you work for yourself and you have all these different, like, I have like Patreon and YouTube now and all this stuff, so. Hopefully I do it right, teehee. Hopefully the government doesn't think I'm committing fraud for a mistake that I might make, you know? Alright, because we're doing... The lead came. I want this to line up as perfectly as possible. It makes me cringe that I try to help my parents get all their docs to my boss and then they're never ready. It's just terrible. It's because it's terrible. Oh, this is completely not even the right way. This is supposed to be all the way around like this. And then this one is like this. Perfect. Okay, so I get texts from the tax office at least once a month saying, do it now and get it right or else. Yeah, right? Like, they're like, committing tax fraud is a felony. And you're just like, I just really don't mean to mess anything up. What if I'm just dumb? What if I'm just dumb? Although, like, I think because I moved, that'll definitely help with, like, the taxes from last year, because I spent so much money on the move and for buying things for the shed and stuff that I think it'll be good. I think I'll be fine. Okay. We need our iron. Right, Nanu? Why do they do that? They literally know. It's just nonsense. It's absolute flippin' nonsense. And then there is this thing. There is this thing where like thieves have to report if they've stolen anything for taxes this year. I cheated off Sally in algebra. Brother out, damn. Right, Algebra 3. I was so bad at math that they made up a class in high school for the kids that are bad at math. I'm not bad at I'm bad at math, but for what I make up for my terrible math skills with my proficient artistic abilities. How about that? Everyone has strengths. You gotta just work with what your strengths are. My kids always ask to watch the cute glass girl. Aww. Oh, I'm really slow with watching or making videos, so I am so sorry that I have no content for your precious children. That is so cute, though. I love that. Thank you for telling me that. Your tax preparer. I don't want to pay anyone to do taxes. Sounds like it's my own fault then. Alright, this I guess is gonna just stay like this. Plug in our iron and try to make it not fall off my desk. Good gracious, heavens, sakes alive, all that stuff. Okay. Whew. Let's move you closer so you can see the solder and whatnot. There we go. Fantastic. Actually, I want this, but like just low. There we go. I feel like I should not have to pay taxes. I mean, giving it back to my employer seems wrong. Right? Why would they even just... I get what you're saying. I get you. Alright, we need... I have like a little piece of glass. I don't know where my flux cap is. So I have a piece of glass that just has some flux on it. So we're gonna get this out. Oh no, I am like almost out of gloves for real this time. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking about taxes because that makes me anxious. It gives me hella anxiety. We're gonna focus on soldering this precious little moth and try to not have the light reflection be too much. Ah! My mom loves the Hallmark Channel. I'm gonna give that a hard no. I think that looks good. It's a little dark down here, but you guys get the idea. You get the gist. I'm drunk again. I hate it. It's the Hallmark Channel is a little cheesy. Oh, it's cheesy for sure, but my mom loves it, so I don't pin my pieces because I'm a loose cannon. They are the same movie because it makes you feel good, right? You know what's it's not some Game of Thrones plot twist nonsense that makes you depressed for the next week, you know? It's like a nice, wholesome, same story. You know what to expect. There's always a happy ending. I totally get it, even though I don't watch any of the movies. They're cheesy. The acting is usually really bad. But I get it, you know? I'm trying to make the lighting good. I don't know why I'm like overthinking the lighting so much. The lighting is bad, just let me know. I'll try to keep fixing it. Oh, I'm in attack. I don't really. Sometimes I'm pretty on and off with tinning. I'm being totally honest right now. Sometimes I tin, sometimes I don't. I kind of just do whatever feels right in the moment, man. I'm gonna turn my iron up to 460. Alright, I'm just gonna have to not look directly down at it because that is way better of an angle. I do, the solder does flow better when you tin it first. So usually I'll tin and then I go back in with flux and then I solder and it does flow a bit better. Obviously I'm kind of stuck in my ways and sometimes I don't tin, so. I think that's good. You're wild, Nanu. You're just wild today. Loose cannon. I decided, I think I already said this too. I did want to use thinner foil just to give it a more dainty, like more delicate look. Which I think we successfully have made it really delicate looking. Because these solder lines look thin. Ooh boy, they look thin. I know, it's really bright right now for some reason, but I think you can see the solder pretty well. The storm actually was not that bad. It was like, it was so frustrating. Because like, it was, you know, I was like, whoa, the storm's coming. Brian came and got me. It was pouring. And then we got inside. I was like, I'm gonna end the stream. I ran inside and I like was eating some food, and then like after I had eaten, it was like just kind of stopped. So not that bad. Not that bad after all. Whoops. These antenna, I will end up using copper wire to reinforce them because they are so tiny. So tiny. Hi, Janelle. Welcome back. No worries at all, and thank you so much. It's 58 here. There's a winter storm warning. The Weather Channel is drunk. I heard there's a big winter storm that's going to be coming through the Northeast. I have a few friends up in like the North Carolina area, and they've been talking about it. Oh, I have a back itch. The fit is perfect for this. Alright. First look. Oh my god, I love her. She's perfect. Just perfect. Alright, so we need to strengthen her up a bit. Now, I'm going to apply lead came beforehand, before really going in and making everything pretty. So we're going to avoid the edges, but I'm going to go ahead and just add some solder in there. And because I decided to go with the thinner foil, and therefore the thinner solder lines, I am going to do the front and the back. If it happens, it happens. I might get my fun car sooner than we plan to do the gas prices. Your fun car? What do you mean? Oh yeah, what are gas prices at where you're at? Where anyone can answer. Last Friday, I said they were $3.80, and they are now $4.40. $3.60, I'm pretty sure, last Friday, and now they're $4.40. Great. And yes, Janelle, this is corkboard. And never apologize. Disgusting. Absolutely gross. Wait, what? Did I miss something? Hi, Nona. Thank you so much. Are you talking about the gas prices are gross? I have the memory of a goldfish, so sorry. Oh, yes. Okay, I just want to make sure we were on the same page. Yeah, so last week someone asked me, I said they were about like it was like $3.60, I think, in our area. And now, $4.40. Yay! I'm gonna have to start biking to the post office because I live pretty far away. Use it like a little, little exercise adventure. Bike to the post office. Great. $3.79 in Oklahoma. Wow. Yeah. Ooh, 12 to 16. Yeah, I have my car gets about 30 on average most of the gallons, so it's a lot better. I'm thankful that we want to get a truck, but I'm glad that we haven't gotten one yet, because gas prices are terrible. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing on the back where we're not really worried about what it looks like. We're just gonna get it on there. Just to make sure there's a decent amount of stability in the piece. A Miata will be pretty cute. What is what's the gas mileage on a Miata? I'm sure a lot better than the 4Runner. 4 to 430 here. Yep. I love the 4Runner. It's not going anywhere, but I'm going to do a Miata motorcycle. Oh, a motorcycle would actually be super legit right now. I would actually love that. Although it rains here so frequently that I would get rained out all the time. Ooh, 27. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could afford an electric car, but there's nowhere for me to charge it, and it's like a monthly payment of like $650 or something, which is like insane. So, nope. Like 5,000 down and $650 a month. That's a lot. For me. Possibly not for other people, but for me, that's a lot. Ooh, 46. Oh, an electric VW? That'd be cool. That's actually really cool. Alright, so now we're gonna do, my face is extremely itchy for some reason. We're gonna do the lead came around the edges. So this is the front. Ooh, we had some bleed through because my iron is really hot. I'm gonna turn this down because we don't want to melt through all of the lead came. So let's turn that down. My monthly is $447. Only have 3 years left of paying it. Oh my god. I can't. I could not. That's wild. Alright. We need to stretch our lead came. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it on either side of the brown glass, and then it's gonna wrap around. It's gonna be one piece here, one piece here, and then I'll do a tiny little piece here. Like each part of the tail is gonna have. Oh my god. I mean, that's really not bad. If that's 6 years, then it could be worse. Yeah, $830 on the 4Runner. I can't even comprehend paying that much for a car. I can't imagine paying that much for my rent anymore. Like, I mean, technically I kind of pay close to that. Kind of. But... where's my lead cane? I'm zoning out here. I drove a new Corolla recently, a rental car. That thing got crazy gas mileage. Nanu's rolling in it. Rolling! Insanity, Nanu. Insanity. Alright, let's grab our lead nippers. I'm just gonna stretch out as much as I can. We'll do like this. Our rent. Yeah, exactly. You've done a lot. You have done quite a bit. We've talked about if Brian had retired from the army. I don't remember if you said you're retired. But he was like, it would be cool if I had like gone to the point where I could retire, but nah. Nah. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, Brian did his 5 years and some change, and then he was like, I'm out. I'm done. If I could live in my own van. Listen, Brian and I wanted to do van life so badly. Maybe this is our chance. That is very lucky, Nanu. That is very lucky. How do I want to do this? Let's get some string. Literally any string. God. Ford Explorer and went all over the country. My art supplies alone wouldn't fit in a van. No, I know. We were like considering it, but like honestly, I was like, could I make stained glass in a van work? The answer ultimately was probably not. Unless I just made a bunch of the same thing all the time. Hi, Whiskey Girl. Thank you so much. Welcome into the chat. We are talking about absurd gas prices and rent. I got sucked into the Norfolk black hole for the Navy. There is no escape. What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Hey, Hazel, thank you so much for the host. How are you? Welcome in. We are just soldering up this little moth here today. And we're adding lead came around the edges to make it look nice and professional. He's like an ant on me or something. And banning the Hallmark Channel. Yeah, Nanu has this like hatred for the Hallmark Channel. My goodness.
Ice cream.
Thank you so much for the ice cream. Ah, I see. Actually, we're gonna start with the other side. Let's do that. So you can see off the bat how insanely bendable this stuff is. Can be a bit finicky. Oh no, it got shortened. Why? I hate that. Why did it do that? What a waste. Can we salvage this piece? Probably not. It's really annoying. Alright, Hazel, thank you so much for the host, and go enjoy your food. I'll use that for the bottom part. Let's, I guess, recut this. It upsets me too, Nanu. I'm so sorry if I'm upsetting you. It slipped out of my grasp unknowingly. It's not even like it's really that expensive, but my gosh, wasting anything just really grinds my gears, I'll tell you what. Do I have the confidence to attach this first? Yes, we're gonna do it. We are going to attach this. Oh, I just order everything from anything in stained glass. So it is a pain to order it, but I have so many rolls right now because I order it in bulk. Where are my finger covers? Oh, there they are. All right, so ever so delicately, thank you so much for the follow, Wandering Compass. Welcome. We are just working on this little moth right now. Trying our gosh diddly darndest to not ruin it. Solder. Yeah, say it right. Say it right, Nanu. Watching with the kiddos who are loving the design. Oh, I'm so glad. So what we're doing right now is we're applying lead came, which is like a lead piece of lead that we're just wrapping around to give a nice finish on the outside. This is a pretty delicate little pattern, little moth pattern. So I'm trying to be real delicate, y'all. My face is so itchy. Why? There's like fuzz just flying through the air or something. Hufflepuff, I'm guessing that stands for Hufflepuff Phoenix. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. Or if it's just H-Puff. Hiss hiss. Alright, we need our little heat fingertippy. This is the little fingertip that I'm wearing on my index finger right now is for hot glue guns. For hot glue gun crafts. Alright, so now we'll go ahead, we're gonna solder this onto the back. Get it nice and secure. Okay, well, welcome Phoenix. Good to have you here. I hope your day is going well. We're just working on this Luna Moth Commission. It's a special order, I should say. Perfect. So that just gives like the nicest little finish. I'm gonna leave this up top just to kind of give some separation, I think, and especially because I already attached the little feelers, little antennas. So I think next we'll do this part. To be very delicate. Thank you so much. I originally made this to where it was like 13 inches across. This is about 7.5, so it was about twice the size. It was pretty large. The first one I made did not have the painted details like this one does, where I painted on the eye spots and then painted on the little like white framing around the wings. So it's different in that regard, but same pattern. And I also have this pattern for sale in my Etsy for my fellow stained glass artists. Hello, Moth Glass. Yes, Laz. Moth Glass. I know you can't see some of what I'm doing, which I do apologize for, but I just gotta kind of do it off screen. My camera is also pretty zoomed in. I feel like my best option will be soldering this on, maybe? Like just going ahead and soldering her on. Do it on this side. I do love how the cane looks. Doesn't it look so sharp? Also, you cannot see what I'm doing right now, which I'm sorry. Stained glass is super fun, Phoenix. I've been doing stained glass full-time for almost 3 years now, so this is like my full-time job. I say it like it's a bad thing, but it is my full-time way of making money. So 3 years, and then before I started doing this full time, I only did it for like 6 months or something. I was kind of in the right place at the right time. I joined TikTok, and like TikTok blasted me into stained glass semi-stardom. So I definitely partially attribute my ability to do this full time to the early decision to go onto TikTok. Alright, so I'm just very delicately bending this like so. Yeah, it is going to cover that bottom white part, but that's fine. It's fine. So I am just going to tack that there. If you're ever interested in starting, I do have tutorials on my YouTube. So I like to help people learn if they are interested. Alright, so I think for this bottom part, like I said, I think I am gonna do it as 2 separate pieces because I don't think that I can bend this that well. So I'm gonna leave myself a little bit of wiggle room, and we're just gonna leave that kind of awkwardly chilling like that. Yeah, Nanu saw my videos and they helped him. It makes me so happy. It's like wild to me. Just wild. Alright, so now we'll do this one. I'm gonna measure this bottom part just to make sure this is long enough because I don't want to solder it on and then solder it on and then it be too short. I'm going to urgent cares and making glass project. Oh yes. Good. Honest. How, Nanu? How did that happen? How did you slice your finger open so badly? Oh yeah, we got plenty of room, y'all. We got plenty of room. So we're just gonna... Oh. We're gonna stick that right there, but we're gonna do it on the other side. We're gonna stick that there. Now the reason why I am turning the glass over and I'm soldering it first thank you for subscribing, Heather, on YouTube. So I'm doing it on the back because the glass is not the exact width of the U channel of the copper or the lead came. So I want the lead came to be fully flush against the front of the glass, right? Like on the front of the project. So if I do this, this makes sure that it's fully flush, it's lying down, and then there's the, like that extra little tiny bit of room is on the back instead of the front. I had a sheet and bumped a table as I was pulling up on it a bit so I could, it just shattered and got me, but it, oh my God. That's terrible. Now, an important question is, what kind of glass was it? I'm very curious. Vintage bullseye. Alright, so So we did that, and then we're gonna solder the front on as well, just to give it that extra little bit of hold while I'm bending it. So we're just gonna do that. Oh no, Nanu, no. That's very unfortunate. It shattered, like it was done after that. So many pieces. Oh gosh. I'm sure it happens. I'm sure they're used to it. 'Cause, you know, it's glass, it's sharp, accidents happen. Alright. Oh, I still have a little bit left. Dang it! People at urgent care were trying to be all gentle and I grabbed the part. Ugh. Gross! Very gross. For some reason, it's like really embarrassing to like have a cut and like be bleeding in front of someone. That's a great question, and the answer is that you really don't prevent yourself from getting cut. You can definitely, like, I'm being a little dramatic, you can wear gloves. I choose not to because I don't like to lose my dexterity. No, I decided this is not possible. It's so frustrating. I don't like to lose my dexterity. But you can wear gloves, like, while you're working with the glass. You can wear gloves while you're cutting. Sometimes I do. If I'm working with clear glass, it's very shattery. So if I'm working with clear glass, I actually probably will wear gloves more so than if I'm working with any other kind of glass. But it just depends on how I'm feeling that day, you know? I actually think that I can get this to fit. I did. Great. Alright. Could have just done that for the first one. It really doesn't hurt that bad. Like, getting a glass cut, because it's so fine. Honestly, you'll get a cut and you're just like, whoa, where did that come from? And then it's more annoying than anything else because they just bleed forever. And you're just like, I need to work. Can I just please let me work? Yeah, handling lead. There's a lot of precautions that you can take though. I know a lot of, glass artists that have been doing it forever and ever, and they're fine. They're just fine. And I know glass artists who take way less precautions than I do. There was someone who commented on a video one time when I was like, hey, like, patina is a chemical, you should probably wear gloves. Like, it says poison on the bottle. And they were like, I basically bathe in patina, and I have been for 30 years, like, because I've been a glass artist for that long, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, I'm offering like a type of tutorial, and I feel like it would be a little bit irresponsible for me to just be like, oh yeah, this says poison on it, but like you're fine, like you can just bathe in it, you can just drink it, right? No, why would I do that? Stupid. That's a very stupid thing to do. So it's the most common type of solder is going to be 60-40, which means 60% tin, 40% lead. There's also 50-50, which obviously has a higher percentage of lead, and then there's lead-free. There's other percentages, I'm pretty sure, as well. But lead-free is very expensive, and it's a lot harder to work with. So you can use lead-free, it's just like your cost, I mean, it's like $35 to $40 for a pound instead of, I think this is now actually close to like $15 a pound. It used to not be that much. Everything is increasing. Everything's getting really expensive. It's gonna be hard to live. Ooh, paper cuts are awful. Cardboard cuts are a particular type of awful too. Use lead-free for anything that will be worn like jewelry. Yes, absolutely. And you know what? That's just fine too. I'm glad to have you here. The stained glass community is pretty nice. So if you ever do get a hankering to get some glass work going, you'll get lots and lots of support. Telling my sister I've been interested in stained glass. Her question was, could she do this with long nails? There are people that do it with long nails, actually, Annie. Hedge Witch Glass, she's on Twitch. She has like longer nails, not super long, but one time I was sorting, oh, I already know that this is going to be a bad story, Verziga. One time I was sorting out a big stack of thin card, like 500 sheets, and it slipped. I can't even read that. I hate it! Oh yeah, Amy has long nails too, duh. Yeah, you'd be fine. I don't know how she grinds glass with long nails. I'm gonna be completely honest. That one's a mystery to me, but... Alright, we need to do this bottom part. Oh gosh, lead came is so finicky. Do that. Oh, just paper cuts, man. Just like the paper cuts in that like. Ugh. It's so bad. It's so nasty. Don't you dare, Nanu. Screw you. Don't you do that. I'm just over here trying to mind my own stained glassy little business and you want to make me freak out. No, it's just paper cuts. Like, just that. It's so gross. I've never done this before with this pattern, so sorry this is taking me forever to like get through. No. Just like mostly paper cuts. It's just so bad. Ugh. Cardboard, because I got a cardboard cut like when I was packaging all of the recent orders I did. It's just one of those things that it makes your neck feel weird, like just thinking about it. Also, I don't know why this camera is so slow. You don't have to tell it, Nanu. You don't have to. You're welcome to, but like no pressure. You don't have to. I already deal with all of Brian's gross stories enough, so. Yeah, Berziga, thank you. Thank you. There's a limit. There's a limit. Yes, I had a finger sleeve. It just blends in. Air conditioner just doesn't want to be on right now, I guess. That's fine. One time I almost got run over by a plane. What? Connect this one. Sometimes I'll use like a little, honestly that's in there pretty good. I figured I just wanted new people to know that you have to protect yourself from the iron. Yes, that is a good point. This is very, very hot. Lead came.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness! Hello! Wow, welcome Raiders! Ah! How was your stream, Megan? Welcome in! Y'all are coming in at a really exciting, like, actually interesting stream where I'm soldering this moth. Yeah. How are you? Welcome in. Right now we're getting the little tail. The lead cane put on the tail. I don't have any cool like, whoa, introduction video. I don't have anything cool like that, so I'll try my best to be entertaining. It was all good. I had to come over and tell you how much I love my gal. That was you! I didn't know that I didn't know that. I'm so glad you love it. Oh, wow. I didn't put any 2 and 2 or anything together. I am so glad you love it. Welcome. That makes me happy. I think this is gonna be a little too short. I got the teal one. I saw it here and I had to get it. The teal one. Which one was the teal one? I can't even remember. It's like after you finish a class, and then you do the final exam and you're just like, shoop, erase memory. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Was it the iridescent, like, limey one? What did it have painted on it? I'm sorry, I'm such a turd. I don't remember. Oh. But regardless, thank you so much for your order. I am so glad that you love it. That makes me so happy that I have spread my paraphernalia all over. And so this moth... Oh, that's not the front. Doesn't have any iridescence, but it definitely has that same kind of like limey green color. And then there's like little painted details. Yeah, welcome everyone. If you're not familiar with me, hi, my name is Rachel. I'm a full-time stained glass artist. I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. 3 years in June. I can get a link to your Instagram. I can pull it up. It should pop up at some point pretty soon. I don't think I have a chat command, but I'm not gonna take off my gloves because my hands are hella sweaty right now. Let's see, we're gonna just cut this down. But yeah, I've been doing this for almost 3 years now. I like making really cute stuff and naturey stuff and all that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, sure. You can put links in here, no problem. Sorry. A little slow, I guess. Yeah, that would be awesome. I think I know which one you're talking about. Maybe. Hey, Kaltenberg, how are you? Welcome in. Everyone's here to watch me do the coolest part of the whole process. Soldering. Did I mess this up? Did I mess this up? No. Alright. And it's snowing. Middle one in the first picture. I think I know what you're talking about. If it's the one where that's like the 3 lined up. Hold on, let's see. Top one of the second photo. I know which bear thing you're talking about. Yeah! That one was so fun! Oh, I'm so glad you love it! Ooh! Hi, Sophie! Thank you so much! Thanks for the tips. I gotta run. Hope you have a good rest of your stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, Nanu. I hope you stay safe. Don't get any cuts or injuries while you're gone. And I will catch you next time. And have a good rest of your day. And I think that's it. Knee story next time. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sparing me this time. Alrighty, so now we're going to solder the little tip together. I just like couldn't remember which one I did on stream too. Yes, good. You know the number, Nanu. You know the number. Alright, so now we can go ahead. Oh, let me connect these in the front here, since these are, I don't want them coming apart. We have to be a little delicate so we don't mess it up. So now we'll come in and we'll make this pretty. So we're gonna clean up all of the solder and everything, all the solder lines. So what I'm doing right now is I'm applying a thin but even layer of flux, and flux is going to be what helps the solder flow and attach to the copper, which you see lining all of the pieces. I can't stay for long. I'm actually really late here, but I wanted to say hi. I keep missing streams. Oh no! Well, I really appreciate you coming in and saying hello. And I totally understand if you have to go. I get tired and like when I'm just like, I go to bed around like 10 usually, so I get it. I get it. Well, it's not wanting to stick to the gosh darn lead came. What is that all about? Also, thank you for the follow, Masked Bandit, I believe that said. Thank you, thank you. Let's make sure we got enough flux on the lead came itself. Sometimes that's kind of the issue when you're attaching them. Alrighty. This is gonna be black patina because I don't want to leave it silver, and the lead came does not hold copper patina. So when you do lead came, it's really only black or silver. Remade my what emote? Ah, nice. Very nice. Stop. Gold Dust Panda just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you so much for the subscription if you're watching. If you're not watching, I guess it doesn't matter. No, I know. It really would look really, really amazing with copper. I did the first one in like a copper, black copper mix. It was really cool. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I turned the heat of my iron up just a little bit to see if that helps. Because you can see I already applied my, applied the first layer of solder, or I already applied solder. Because without it, I would not have been able to apply the lead came. But it can be a little bit hard to remelt solder that's already been put down. Also, for those who are not in America, we say solder, even though it's spelled and pronounced everywhere else solder. So I apologize in advance. I know that people usually get really triggered over that. Or not even triggered, just confused. They're like, what is this American saying? Hi. Also, I don't know if I said thank you for the follow, mister. I was watching the Simone Gertz video of the stained glass window and mentioned you. Oh, cool. Thank you. Wait, you in the comment, or I don't know which video specifically you're talking about. That person mentioned me? I know, it's too bad I can't do the copper. Not confused, but it does kind of sound a little rude the way you say solder. I know. Also, hello, welcome. Woodcraft. Owen? Owen. It has your name in the title. Welcome. Also, I'm sorry my face camera is crappy. Who is that? Hold on. Someone mentioned her last time, but I didn't know that she had, like, talked about me. Hold on. Who is this person? Stop. I'm looking this up right now. Solder. I know. I always like to put that out there because I know I have a lot of international viewers and, like, I know. Simone Geertz? 2.58 million. Why do windows have to be... I didn't know! Hold on. I'm assuming it's this video.
You know what I find really inspiring? A little bit nervous or like unsure about a project. I always try to break it into smaller parts. So part one.
Which video specifically is it?
Glass forest. I've never worked in stained glass before, but I got a lot of.
Oh, welcome, Mary. Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
To try it out. The second part is making. I want to have a pump, hot glue, and bottom like pretty much nothing happened.
Wait, no, this isn't it. Which video is it? Stained glass? Oh, the one I'm watching. Okay. I'll look at it later. That's so cool. Oh my god. I had no idea. Someone mentioned that video the other day, but I didn't know it was like mentioning me. Oh my gosh, what the heck? That's wild. Which side is this supposed to be on? I am absolutely going to have to watch that later. I would have commented. Oh my god, I don't even know if she's gonna see my comment if I comment. I think that's Inside Out. Alright, let's keep going. Wild! Well, that's really cool. Sorry. I can't get over that. It's so wild to me. I'm honestly... Oh, I didn't see it, and I have to look. My phone is almost dead, so I totally would continue watching that, and cause that's so wild to me. I would continue watching, but my phone's about to die, so. We're just gonna keep on soldering so I can actually finish this tonight. Oh, I get so distracted. My goodness. Although it's not every day that someone with 2.5 million followers mentions you. That's pretty wild. I had no idea. Oh my god. Oh, what? That is insane. Well, thank you for letting me know that, mister. Wow, you learn something new every day. I feel like a little kid just being like, thanks, mister. Appreciate you. Just like doesn't want to stick in some parts. It's very silly. It's because it's like not, it's like oxidized or something. The lead came specifically. Alrighty, let's keep going. I don't talk much when I solder things, by the way, if you can't already tell. Just because I'm really focused on making sure I'm doing everything nice and clean, or trying to get it as nice and clean as possible. Especially because I used a thinner foil for these wings, and so it's just behaving a bit differently than I'm used to because the solder line specifically is just thinner. But it is hard to solder and talk, so. Okay, there's that. There's a few little spots. I'm gonna clean that up. This little line between the tail. And then I'm gonna clean up this top line here, and then we need to get some solder on that top part. I'm also using the iron is at a hotter temperature setting than it normally is, so I'm being a little bit more vigilant because I'm just not used to working with it. I'm at 460 right now. I try to like get used to it and work with it as much as possible, but it is a little difficult. Alright, I think that looks good. I think that looks dandy. Is there a danger of fumes from soldering it? So the fumes are going to come from, specifically they're going to come from the flux. Right now I have a fan like pointed at me, and there's nothing coming up right now because I used very, very little flux. So there's pretty good ventilation in here. I have the window open as well. I would say if you're going to be in a garage without ventilation, you should be fine. What you can do is there are, I don't ever use this on stream, but you can get a smoke absorber, which has like a carbon filter. I don't use it on stream because it's really loud, but you can use that, and what you have to do is it kind of has to be right up, like bumped up onto your workspace, and then it kind of like sucks the fumes. I find that that thing does not have very good suction, so even if it's right up on it, sometimes the fumes still kind of go. So what I do is I have it like my fan is over here if I'm using it when I'm soldering off stream. I'll put it on this side because the wind is coming from this side. So if there are any stray fumes, it kind of goes just right into the thing. And by the thing, I mean the smoke absorber. Okay, the front looks good. Oh wait, we have to put this. Hi Brenda, thank you so much. Sorry if you already answered this, my phone was lagging, but do you have a tutorial on how to use lead came? Yes, Leah, sorry. I saw that earlier and I completely forgot. I do have a tutorial. It's like the second to last video I posted because I'm so slow, or it's like 3 videos ago. But it's like I think it's about a 30-minute long video where I just try to like explain as much as possible. So yes. And I'm sorry that I missed your comment earlier. That's when I was freaking out about the being mentioned in that person's YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and we're going to bead this top part to give it some strength. So let me move this a little bit. So when I'm doing this, I'm holding it as straight up and down as possible, and then I'm pausing to let the solder solidify so it doesn't like wiggle around and get crazy. And it kind of it'll tend to drip down if it's if you move it too fast and it's still cooling. No worries. I would have reacted the same way. Thank you for understanding. I literally just went on like a whole thing yesterday about how I'm like, I try to be as interactive as possible in the chat because I don't like when people aren't. And then I unintentionally ignored your message. Alright, that's one side. Now I'll do the other side. Make sure we get plenty of flux on here so it blends together nicely. I'm gonna work in smaller sections this time. I know it's a little hard to see. The camera angle is almost impossible to stream and like show this part of the process. So I'm just holding the moth straight up and down. Whoop. There we go. I am going to add some copper wire to the back of this just to stabilize the antenna. How do you stop oxidation? Well, it's pretty much inevitable, so you're not going to stop it, but you can definitely slow it down. So if you have a finished piece and you're getting oxidation, you want to make sure that when you're, first of all, when you clean it, you really, really want to scrub the crap out of it. So you want to make sure it's super clean and get as much flux off as possible. Yeah, sorry, I know it was not focused, but it was just for a little bit. We're gonna focus on doing this now. You want to make sure you have your piece as clean as possible, get as much flux off as possible, and then whenever you go to polish it, so before you polish, I like to use a magic eraser, or it's just a melamine sponge. Buff up all the solder lines. That way, that also kind of gets rid of some of the flux if you missed any at all. And then that'll also prep you for, if you're going to be doing a patina, that preps the surface for the patina. So you just like want to do that anyway. And then you want to polish the crap out of it. So really, really get in there. Make sure you're getting in all the nooks and crannies. Just really try to polish it as well as possible. Now, copper patina is going to oxidize no matter what you do. It's going to turn like a dark brown no matter what you do. So it is what it is. But and there's gonna just be some oxidation regardless. It's just part of it. So this is so awesome. Thank you so much. I've always loved stained glass and I think I want to try. Are there any designs you recommend for newbies? I personally, yes, hi. I personally love organic designs if you're really new, like specifically leaves or I don't know, just things that, you know, if it's a slightly off shape, like if you don't get the right shape the first time or whatever, you grind too much down, whatever it is. If it's a leaf, who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. Everyone's gonna be like, that's a leaf, right? So even if there's like a little part missing or whatever. So I think organic shapes that give you a little bit more leeway with the design are going to be best. Going to get some dinner. Love how this is coming along. Okay, Megan, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you enjoy your dinner. And I'll catch you next time. I'm sorry I don't have like the shout out thing that like a lot of Twitch streamers do. I'm really bad at like making sure my stream is like so optimized. I'm sorry. My excuse is that I'm super busy doing stained glass and it takes me forever to do stained glass. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. No, I know. It's just real sharp when someone has a mod and they're like, hey, can I get a shout out? I don't have a mod. I don't have a shout out command. Y'all are getting the bare bones here. What I lack in fancy stream, I make up for in information. That's my I don't know, that's what I'm doing to make up for it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. My brain doesn't work right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little hungry, if I'm being honest. A little hungry brain. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Verzica. Thank you. I'm in charge of all my own social media and marketing and creation, so that's my excuse. You know what? I just like 410 way better than 460 for a temperature setting. Will you post a finished photo on Instagram? I need to head out, but I really don't want to miss the end. Yes, I will. I absolutely will. I think I'll be able to take pictures of it on Sunday, hopefully, because it's going to be rainy all day tomorrow, so I won't have any good sun pictures, but Sunday, for sure. I haven't posted on Instagram in forever. It's terrible, because I just haven't, like, finished anything. Yeah, thank you, Annie. I appreciate you. Can hear the music, great. I have a few different artists that I found on Bandcamp that I bought like their stream friendly music, and like the volumes are all so different. I feel like on 460, it's just like, you're just like soldering and it's just like loose cannon, like you just can't control anything. But like 410, nice, controlled, easy, I love it. But I think it just depends on what you're soldering too. Speaking of controlling your social media, Glendale. Yes, thank you. Yeah, my Instagram, people have been looking at the same dreamy collection pictures forever now. I've been trying to update my my stories and stuff, but I just don't, sometimes you just don't have content, you know? I'll have to do a throwback picture. Throwback. Ew, this is a really weird part of the song. Spread a little bit more flux. I don't think I put any flux up here. Let's get some on there. Hi, I'm this particular spot of lead came, and I don't want to hold any of your solder. Nice to meet you. I don't understand. Oh, thank you all for keeping me company. What the heck? I would be so lonely if I didn't stream. I'm not even joking. I don't like, we live out in the middle of nowhere. I like don't leave my property almost ever. And, you know, I would get really lonely. Real talk. Hi, Nighty! Yeah, if you're still here, Leah, thank you so much for hanging out, and take care. I'm sorry, my manners are gone because I'm just hyper-focused on soldering right now. My manners are just in the tubes, I'll tell you what. Rude, are we? What? What's happening? I have the roosters to keep me company, but they're in bed now, so not even them. It's like dead quiet in here. Now, I'm being a little dramatic. I do talk to people on Discord a lot. Like, I'm in a few different voice channels that I go into. I'll listen to podcasts and stuff, you know. Okay, that looks good. Oh, there's a little hole. Boop, fill it in. Oh, I'm so honored. Thank you, Leah. Oh my goodness. It like blows my mind that I just am living, I don't know, we're just living, I'm just doing my little art thing, and people like want to watch me do it. It's so cool. So, thank you all for being here. I'm just happy to be here. This is actually pretty darn, that's on there pretty good. I think it'll be fine. Aw, thank you so much, Leah. Seriously, you are so sweet, and I really appreciate you coming in and hanging out and chit-chatting. 'Cause really, in all seriousness, I would not be here if it weren't for all of y'all watching me. So, thank you. No, thank you. Checking in from the road. I got you on my personal hotspot. Worst traffic through Daytona. Oh no. Oh, you're on your way. Very nice. That really sucks about the traffic though, Mags. Bless your heart. I wish you all the best in your travels. You just so happen to be leaving right at Bike Week. An unfortunate series of events for sure. Alright. I think she looks good. We just got a few other random little things to do. I want to put some solder on these little wing tippies. And then we'll have to do this bottom part, these little nibs here, and I think we'll be good to go. We just got to put the jump rings on, which will put the rings. Oh, what is this? Never mind. We missed a spot. Truly a series of unfortunate events. Okay, that's good. We're gonna go ahead and solder this right here. Yes, yes. Solder, solder. Solder, I should say. Oh, messed it up. Great. Oh, there we go. Easy fix. Some interesting people while passing through on their bike. Ooh, what were they doing? I have no music. Oh, I hit the end of the playlist. We've been streaming a while. Wow, let's do this one. It's good. Oh, the edges of the little feelers. Let's get those in there. Get those soldered on. Doing the same thing that I did when I beaded the top part of the wings, where I'm just getting it as level as possible. And then I'm letting it cure for just a minute. Cure? Cool down. Cool down. There's no curing. I don't know what I'm talking about. Angry goose noises outside, amplified by the fact that there's literally negative negative decibels of any noise in my shed right now. Way too much skin. They're just bikers, Mags. They're just living their life wild and free on the road. They don't need clothes hindering them in their ride. Freedom! Just beat the devil out of it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What else did I say? Oh, I've got to get the corners of these wings. So we're gonna come in here like so. Just melt that on there like so, like that. Easy. We need a little bit more. Get that in there like that. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Perfection. And finally, we're gonna seal up. You see these little... nope. The tips of the lead came are not fully together. Just wanted to say hello. Catch you next week. Have a great weekend. You too, Mags. Thank you so much for stopping in. I hope you have a safe drive up to Georgia. And I'll catch you later. Have a beautiful time. It is like spring break time, isn't it? Alright, those are sealed. We're gonna try our best to get in this little crevice here, like so. Seal that up, perfect. And we're good to go. All I have to do is add the jump rings, but I am probably not gonna do that right now. I need to like take a break and like posture check and everything. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut the stream off. So we're gonna find someone on Twitch to raid. For my people on YouTube, that means that I'm taking my Twitch viewers and we're going somewhere else. So I'm gonna move this up here so I can still see the chats. I'm gonna see who's online right now. Hopefully my little internet hotspot will be able to handle it. Thank you so much, Verziga. Yeah, look at her. She's just living her best life right there. I'm about to hear my own voice and I am about to just hate it. Let's see. Ooh, this lady was making soap earlier and she was really nice. So I'm gonna raid. Wait. She was super, super sweet. I just loved her. So I think, yeah, she's still good. She's still on here. It was very like crinkly, nice ear sounds, like soap making. It was awesome. So thank you all so much for hanging out. It looks like we're all ready to go raid Sienna Suds. So for everyone on Twitch, thank you so much. And we're gonna go raid Right Meow. And then for everyone else, I'm gonna mute this. For everyone else, thank you so much for hanging out. I will see you all on Sunday, I believe. And we're gonna work on some